Best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course, of course. At the moment of your pleasure.
Nesut Bitiye, Sehotep Ibra, Siha Erbet, Hayene Memite, Hau Necherabech Hem Yesu, Iu Hayenu, Hem Segeribu, Hem Gemu, Rutwerte Khatamu, Sheneyet, Hem Tefha, Masetiye, Bayet Hem Yimu.
Necher.
Yah Netchar.
خبرن تر المسيح سآهاني هردمي نقعا تجاءني هم وسخت حنن حام وس امسوت ان ايمنتية سناني هار ايا بتيو ايكو هم هاريا نبت جو دشير نمي اني معاتية هم هو نهار سمعاني هم ايو سنبر ورشاني هم هن سخين حاجاني والهم هفني هاي يم ارواعا تبدر ويسنة
ياو نكراهن تجد إن هنناين إن ثرى
إيراني رنبت وايجت إيم وي عيمو هننشي خطا هوهن ريتنو خارن جدفني نفر خواني سجمك ان كمت جدنا هنن رخنة قاتي سجمنا
أجد نسوبيتي ندعاء وسر معايت را ستبن را
هم سند معا
هن
هورشي تعب إينب إيمية هروف إرى شمترن خاوية خاجن في خاني
خير خسو هن بيتك عمون را نبن سوت تعاوي هم خابف نفر ان ايبت رفت ست ايبف ند سبتا ايتو ارجد
إيرت بعات ورد
وان ايبت هن باعور
سنو سرت هم هينم سو ساعات نسو تين من حال امكان نفرو نباتي معه رنبت عابد آخذ عاير نتشر
انتو انوف جعانف سعاتف ورعات ايرو خرسو عاشف خمف خرطبخ عين خرف وان ست نفر تي اي عاور خرب ان خمف اي حات نب اخاين ودن نخابت اف هن خمت نسو ورد نفارو را سپرن خم اف كمت يرن اس ايرتي نب خمت نسو ها پر خسبت شمو سو ايسك خمف هم وسط ني خط نوت نيت أخاين جدف سنتعاف هم بآخ خمف وخمف جد خر
نتكوي خياخي خير جد اني دفت موت هنن جستي ايبي خايوي سجمني خرو نمي هن من منت جمع خاني ستيو سياين وي متنين با ونن خار كمت نفت فت سر ها اني ستقعا رديت وي امية اوت بعات اريوت وعات شمس ارتي شمتهم هنتيت هن كعاي سبر ارهانوبن خمتني خبر خعايت هن جديان ارسعانن انسب سينانف
Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menehet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menehet will do, for one as good as family.
It is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life.
Put Nemiu Shai Chesepeni Kesui Embira Ensen Radien we Haset En Haset F Khani Ahau Nefer Washer Iset Resebe.
Oh, you are back. On with the tour. Which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Sit down. There is no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4-1. Huh?
You told us to secure every advantage possible over a Tander's foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path.
You found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Naila. You're getting in the priest's way. Naila, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple. This will meet your end at the hands of the mighty gladiators.
Keba! What in... Soris! Stay back! Keba! What in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there. This way. Through the tunnel.
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
Go straight home to your mother. She will... Your father wants you to go home.
And I
Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank.
And I prefer...
That's the last of the children. I will tell Menehet that the children are safe.
Look at this! Fraud abounds in your market, and you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Menehet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
Nah, ire, tioge.
This looks like a child made it.
These cat mummies are false!
Do you know anything of flawed mummies sold to tourists?
If you are not here to buy, I have no time for your questions.
Menehet, the priest, is concerned about the...
And I am concerned about my business, so keep your distance.
You filthy
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
Move! Now! Get out of my way! Out of the way!
Whoa.
I'd better return at night, when we can speak freely.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. Seek evil, and you will always find it.
No one will find your body once we feed it to the crocodile.
Unknown waters. Frisco shipwreck.
Die, man!
A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head.
Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. As Ra lives, what a disgrace.
Whoa. I should not be seen in this area.
Kill him! Why are you? What? Die! Die!
Got him lined up!
Rest easy, now that this is done.
Ah, here you are.
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. This must be Pamu. Ugh. The man stinks of beer.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
Menahet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight!
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi. You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.
Manachero.
Your Holiness, I am here to fight for Sekhmet.
You're not Pamu. He was meant to play Sekhmet.
Pamu is ill. He is recovering at the temple.
Fine. Follow me.
This is a friendly bout. We must stay vigilant.
Do not fear. Sekhmet will receive a fine tribute.
We give thanks for your presence on this sacred night. Should malice cling too strongly to your hearts, Isfet, the evil one, shall smite the goddess. And condemn Yamu to 100 seasons of darkness. But should your hearts be pure, the goddess shall favor us, shielding us from the obscurity of chaos. Let the battle
which one is
begin!
And which one is Isfet?
Since a time unknown, Sekhmet the lioness has shielded us from Isfet's greed. Isfet was once husband to Mahal, goddess of all. Tampering with her scales and judgment, she grew fat on the souls of mortals. Mahal cast him out of the hall of justice. His hunger he returned. But Sekhmet knew his heart and guarded the door against him. Before Sekhmet subdued the lord of chaos. Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm. Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness. Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. Warrior, thy spine is golden and flame. Sekhmet breathes heat into her warrior. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. In Sekhmet's fire. Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. Look, his weapon. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos.
May Sekhmet protect us.
His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness. Look! Warrior of Sekhmet, stand proud!
Sekhmet, grant us to live!
The goddess protects her favorite from every impurity. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. Sekhmet's might enliven. The lioness's fangs will cleave the dark. Sekhmet.
I could swear you were the Blood Eater herself.
The priest's recounting of the battle between the goddess and Isfet was new to me.
It is a tale of his own invention. You will not hear it outside Yamu. Would that you'd agree to stay with us longer, but I know that greater duties call you.
I'll say goodbye to the children before I leave.
Do so. They'll miss you. You are always welcome in Yamu, whenever your journeys bring you to our gnome.
Keep the mask and staff of the goddess as poor tokens of our respect.
Here, cut down.
Whoa. The gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya. Serapis. The snake will get his answer.
I wrote this! All writings are to be copied by the great library.
How will I find Aya among all these endless scrolls?
He has some interesting ideas. Very radical. It's almost nothing.
You're right about that. But can't he express them concisely?
The knowledge of the entire world is at your fingertips.
All right. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Ah, Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him.
Ah.
You're by, I guess. Aya's eager to see you.
She said.
Quickly, follow me. I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only. She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Phanos.
Ah, yes, Phanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Philakitae of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Look! There's Phanos! He thinks he's a
great
poet!
gods favor our land.
The modern
Bring blessings
Sophocles.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead. Right there. Have a little faith.
I missed you.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it. I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you. I killed as well. Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat. It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
Ingenious. I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake. And I will use this.
You'll find plenty of information in the Royal Scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. Go see.
What's this?
By order of Philakitai Gennadios, all citizens must report unusual activity.
Λόγος πράξης, αλόγου ανθρώπου.
Μόριας παρασκευάσματα του βαρεστή. Όχι, εις μέιζονος αυτός.
Πάπα, παιδεία, τι ungegone.
Χαίρε, όποτε ώρα κατσιά.
Whoa.
Θηρίου εδόδημο παραγγείλας.
Ω, παιδεία!
It's quiet today. Did you not know?
Hey, you! Stop!
Whoa.
Si συμβάνεσαι. Έδες, λέξω μου.
Παρακαλώ. Είναι αποφανήν πολέμου χρήση.
Whoa. This place is heavily guarded.
I think something is out here. Be focused.
There, die worm!
Wait a minute.
A ladder. These are... Looks important. Looks important. Locked. Ah, a key. Official papers. This chest belongs to the royal scribe himself, Eudoros. False bottom. A letter.
Esteemed Ibis, the Pharaoh remains compliant and is our puppet in all things. Act with caution in Siwa. The murder of the Heron was but the first. 2 from among us here in Alexandria have also been killed. However, the situation is under control. Gennadios is actively questioning the populace. We commend your efforts, Ibis. Long life.
Stamped with the seal of the snake. The snake is Eudorus, the royal scribe. I have said that the royal scribe is often at the bathhouse. I will kill that naked ear that Eudorus there.
What? Going to gut you!
Out of the way! Get out of the way! Work with me! They'll have to get up earlier than that to get the jump on us. I saw something. Let's have a look around.
We'll be ready if they
Clear
try
off
anything.
now! Explain yourself. Coming
You
Hold!
there. Stop.
It's quiet today. It's quiet
Did you not
today.
know? Did you not know? Eudorus is at the bath.
Whoa.
I love coming here. The building alone is worth the trip. Look up at that expansive ceiling. Simply divine.
Doros is here again. I pity him. His skin affliction is an endless source of discomfort. I suspect he comes here principally to ogle naked boys.
Is everything to your liking, my lord?
The water is a bit
Problem is a ginless symptom.
such incompetence.
Commodities? You have consumed too much wine.
This area is off limits.
My lord, are you properly served?
Die! And be done with it!
May the gods curse you. What cause have you to kill me?
It was you who murdered my son before my eyes!
You are a fool.
At the temple! In Siwa!
That forsaken shithole? I had nothing to do with that disaster.
It is too late for your lies. Anubis awaits. It is worth the loss to slay the snake at last.
The snake? The snake will never die.
Son of Apep, the Lord of the Duat awaits.
You must die!
Eudoros! Oh, God, he's been murdered! Look at the blood! But he was so handsome. It's Eudoros, poor soul. Eudoros has been killed! Eudoros, killed! Oh, dear gods, he's been murdered! Look at the blood! But he was so handsome. It's Eudoros, poor soul.
Η λιθιότης ανθρώπων πού έχει πέρασει.
Απαπέ, φίλοι! Τι ονοράσει!
Μανία να γαντάραξε.
Άρτια βίκνουμε της χώρας.
Αχυρίων.
Μα... Μία γαντάραξε.
Πω, τι έστειν τούτον!
you! Where do you think you're clowning off to?
Face the threat!
The nerve is hit.
Why have you dragged me into the land of the dead?
You sought to kill my wife.
Your whore of a wife is a murderess, willfully and wantonly. I did my duty as a Phylakitai, and for this you have taken my life. Is your vengeance above all law, Medjay? Be warned. The Phylakis will hunt you down and exact revenge.
May the Hidden One walk beside you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
I can make the shot.
Hey, what the... Hey, you! Stop!
Clear off! Get out of my way! Move!
Να φωνήσω σε μπορείτε.
Oi, τις μέιζονος αυτοσύνης.
My dearest.
The snake, Gennadios, are dead. It was Eudorus. He died flailing in the baths.
I wish I had been there.
My wife. My wife.
D.
Hey, I was wondering if I should pull you out. Your adrenaline and BP are elevated, and it's affecting your heart rate and hormonal markings. Serotonin and oxytocin in particular. What happened in there?
Aya's here.
Who's Aya?
My ex-wife. I could feel her nearby.
You can feel her? Pretty sure that's the bleeding effect. Along with Bayek's memories, you're also experiencing his emotions.
No, you dork. I think she's actually in this cave. Spouses usually share the same tomb.
A second mummy? We should really report to Abstergo.
Maybe after I find Aya.
I'm gonna call it in if you don't.
Deanna, no! If you do it their way, I'll get no credit. They'll cut me out like always.
Okay.
There.
What is it?
The bleed. She's down there. My turn for a leap of faith. Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one. Leap of what? You're in no condition to do any leaping?
Damn, that's cool. Still her. I was right, she's here!
There you are, thank God!
I can almost taste the blood.
Okay, you're making less and less sense, Layla. We need to report.
Not yet.
Not yet? So when?
Well, I can't chew my way out of here.
What are you doing now?
Climbing. And it's hard, so... Scuti, will you?
Fine. Let me know when you get to the top.
I'm going back in.
Why?
I took a DNA sample from Aya. I want to see her memories.
Look, I get that you're excited, but the more risks we take, the worse things could go for us.
It's my dream on the line here. Let me do this my way. Adding Aya's DNA to the chamber.
It'll take time to sequence. You won't be able to sync with her memories right away. Layla, something else you should know. Since you're mixing gene sequences in an uncontrolled manner, the transition between memories will likely be unpredictable.
I'm comfortable with unpredictability.
Yeah? Well, I'm worried.
You always are.
at you. The Animus hasn't finished interpreting IS DNA yet.
Fine, fine.
What is it?
The snake. What if he was not the last?
Of course he was the last. They are all dead. Justice is done. If there's any question, Apollodorus will know. He knows all.
And where will I find this man who knows so much?
He is with Cleopatra. But find his man first near the Hippodrome.
Hey!
I'll tell Phanos that Gennadios is dead and meet you later. Enjoy the Hippodrome. Don't lose all your money at the races.
Ήτι του οίκου σου. Μαλό, πακέκνελο. Νούνες κέντε. Ιδιώτη, ελάβει νούκι γνώστης.
Κεραυναίων δια.
$200 drachma on Prasina. And I'll buy...
I am Bayek. Aya sent me to speak to Apollodorus.
Shh. I'm sure you can appreciate that my master takes precautions concerning those he meets.
I have a question only he can answer.
I will tell him you seek his counsel, and that Aya recommends you. Wait for tonight. If he sees fit to meet you, you'll be found near the lighthouse then. Until then, the Hippodrome's commemorating one of its greatest racers. Plenty of drinking and festivities, along with the races themselves, of course, if that appeals.
His name was Icarus, the glory of the Rocas Hippodrome.
Halt! After him! Stop like that! Hey, wait!
Apollodoros.
You there! Are you here to kill me or to be my friend?
Friend. Bike of Siwa.
Ah, then your help, please. You are Aya's Magi, huh?
Any other survivors?
Only Damastis. They took him prisoner.
And the scroll? What of the scroll?
Damastis had it.
That Damastis should have destroyed it. Cleopatra owes you much. Can you get to a healer by yourself?
I've killed Eudoros.
Huh? Well done.
He was the snake, yes?
Man to man, Bayek, there is much you have yet to understand.
Man to man, I need an answer.
I must take the measure of you first. Rescue Damastis and recover the scroll. And then I will know if you're the man that Aya claims you to be.
Where is this Damastis?
He should be on the docks in Canopus Harbor. I can't risk that someone reads the scroll he carries.
Stop you! Right there! Guards here are vigilant.
Hey, Court!
Hey!
Target is... Hey!
Hey!
Where? Hang on!
You die.
Hope you've enjoyed life. I'll enjoy ending it! Going to kill you! Alarm! Follow me! Put him to play.
Help! Got problems here!
Alarm! To battle! Damn it.
Help!
He is mine!
I have to sleep in my own filth in here. Get me out of here!
Come on, lad! This way!
Thank you. It was very unpleasant in there. Get me to a safe place. Then we will talk.
Hey!
Ωραίο καλό.
I was going to kill all of them. That damn cage was too hard to get out of, is all.
Apollodorus sent me to help you. Give me the scroll.
Scroll? I do not have any scroll.
Your job was to carry it.
I hid it on our ship. I did not want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Where is the ship?
At the bottom of the lake. They sank it.
Ah, very well. I will get it. Apollodorus is waiting for you at the lighthouse.
I will tell him to find you near the sunken ship.
Manier gaan taak. Wat praat?
That precious scroll. Neck.
Silva!
I will return it later. Here's your precious papyrus.
Well done, Bayek. I see you are a capable man. Someone I may be able to trust. The scroll was meant for the Roman general Pompey in an effort to sway Rome to Cleopatra's side. She will be grateful to you for keeping the communication secret. She is at my estate. We're headed there now.
How does Aya fit into all this?
Her cousin Phanos informed me that she was a driven woman stalking deadly prey. It so happened that I also had reason to bring down this prey. When Aya was successful, I stepped in to protect her.
We are grateful.
And we are grateful that you have eliminated Eudoros, who was an odious individual.
I should tell you that in addition to Eudoros, I put an end to the Phylactery of Alexandria, Gennadios.
Gennadios? I am very glad he is dead. But it will cause serious problems for you. The Phylakis are a tightly bound group, and murderers. They will certainly come after you.
So be it. Can I ask why you wanted Eudoros dead?
As you know, Cleopatra's brother, Ptolemy, is too young and pliable to be a strong leader. We believe Eudoros was the force behind Ptolemy, responsible for so many of Egypt's current ills. Here we are. The villa is up ahead. You will learn more at the villa. The Queen enjoys the life of high society. I'm pleased that Aya is bringing some sober substance to Cleopatra's social circle. She is an extraordinary woman, your wife.
I know.
Bayek, before I can disclose all secrets, Cleopatra must meet and approve of you. She can be particular. Let me give you some advice. When you approach the Queen, bend your knee in deference. Speak only in reply. Yours is not to question, but to answer. Do not be distracted by the festivities. She has a large entourage, and they like to amuse themselves. Sometimes to excess. Speak clearly, in measured tones, and above all, do not meet her gaze. Ready?
I cannot wait.
Catch me! Catch me! Come here, both of you!
Yes,
She
I can
caught
assure
me
you.
with her husband.
The sensation is most delightful.
This way.
Oh, don't worry. She doesn't hold a grudge.
Please. Where is my opium pipe? I will sleep with anyone as long as they agree to be executed in the morning.
Like Xantivis.
He was well satisfied with his bargain. Who is this toothsome fellow? In mehoto ek nebsheve.
My queen, this is,
Well?
It is a generous offer. But I've already pledged my life to this woman.
Aya, you have chosen well. Come, we have much to discuss. Celebrate, my friends!
you were meant to kneel. Ah, Pashremta. Meet Aya and Bayek. They put an early end to Eudoros.
Delightful. You are joining our efforts, then?
We do not know what your efforts are.
Eudorus was a member of the Order of Ancients. They are responsible for my exile. They tore me from my throne.
And why should I care about them?
The snake has many heads. Those heads make up the Order.
The snake is the man who killed my son.
It is not so simple.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. They must know something.
The Order of Ancients seeks to control all Egypt. Ptolemy is but their puppet.
We have informants in each region, but they have been unable to touch the Order.
Across Egypt, mysterious forces work against us. For instance, here, in the Nile Delta, the endless sands swallow up whole villages, yet a malignant human force moves with them. That force is one of the Order of Ancients, called the Scarab.
And over here, in most sacred Giza?
A shadowy figure called the Hyena controls all that occurs. What is certain is that Giza is the land of death and loss.
And then there's Memphis.
All is cursed in my land. Even the sacred Apis bull himself. The one called the Lizard has worked a sort of diabolical power.
So the snake is the Order of Ancients?
Yes. Eudorus was known as the Hippo.
You are right, my love. He was not the last one. All of these are.
When the Order wants something, as in Siwa, it does not hesitate to crush all in its path.
For Siwa, now Fayum. It is the most oppressed region in all of Egypt. Where the crocodile wields cruel power, the denizens live in constant fear. That is the fate that awaits all Egypt if we fail to stop the Order.
We need decisive action. It is time for assassinations.
We still have not found the man who killed Khemu. Our son Shed will weep with joy when we clear the map of those figures.
You are my Magi now. Protector of the true Pharaoh of Egypt.
So it shall be. Tonight, we drink, celebrate, make love. Tomorrow,
Told her to hurry back.